Hello, Nee.
Hello.
How are
Sorry,
you?
I'm late because my internet connection.
Oh, I see. No problem. Okay, so how are you today?
I'm fine, and how about you?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. So, what did you do in school? How was it?
Today I'm going to school to clean my room,
Just
clean
clean
my
the
classroom.
room.
Yes,
Did you enjoy it?
yes.
So, have you met your old and new classmates? Are they new in school?
No, they're my old friend.
Ah, still old friends. How many are you inside the classroom? How many stu-
Hello.
how many students are there inside the classroom?
38 students.
38 students. Okay, per classroom. All right, I see. Okay, great. So let us continue. So yesterday we were able to study about grammar, passive, right? And we were able to read World Cup tips go own goal, right? Hello?
Yes.
Okay, so tonight we will continue next one, parrot held in prison. Okay? So what we do is we're gonna choose the correct verb or passive in the following sentences or in this story. Okay, Nee?
Okay.
Let's start. Parrot held in prison.
Um, a parrot has spent 5 days has been spent 5 days being interrogated by police in a prison in Argentina.
Correct.
Um, a judge ordered the parrot, which is called Pepper,
Mm-hmm.
to be held in custody until he joined police who his real owner was to
Mm-hmm.
neighbor George Mac- Mercado,
Bacado.
neighbor Brenda.
Hello? Yes?
Hi.
Yes? Continue?
Okay. And um, disputing who the bird um be, who the bird belong to.
Mm-mm.
Just Osvaldo Carlos decided the parrot um should be sent to prison until he said the name of his owner.
Okay.
After 5 days, Pepper said George's name and also sung the anthem of his favorite football team, San Lorenzo. Mr. Mercado said, I knew he wasn't going to let me down. He's a real friend and we support the same football team.
Okay, all right. This is somehow very funny, right? They don't know who the owner of the bird is. That's why the bird was held in prison. Okay, so for the first one, you answered being interrogated. That's correct. For the second one, you answered was ordered. That's correct. And then for the third, cold pepper, correct. Four, to be held in custody, that's correct. Fifth, belonged to, that's correct. And then 6, you answered be sent, all right? And then on the last one, you said we
Yes.
are supported, that you say we support the same football team. Very good, Ni. Okay, so we continue our exercises on this page. So let's see. Let's talk about B, new grammar. Can you see it? Can you see it? So read another
Yes, I
true
see.
story. How does the
Yes.
hypnosis rob banks? Okay? Let's read. B-
Hypnotic bank robber. Bank, bank clerks in Moldova have been told by the police not to make eye contact with customers after a series of robberies. The robber is believed to be a trained hypnotist from Russia. He is said, he is said to put cashiers into a trance before making them hand over tens of $1,000 worth of notes. It is so, so that the criminal begins talking to the bank tellers and gradually hypno- hypnotize them. After getting them to give him money, then he then brings them back out of the trance and leaves them with no memory of handing over the card. It is believed that the man has robbed at least three banks in the last month.
okay, all right. Let's read the word again. Hypnotic. Can you say it? Hypnotic.
Hypnotic.
All right, okay. And then can you say it again? Hypnotizes. Hypnotizes.
Hypnotizes.
Yeah, that's correct. All right. So why don't we go ahead?
Hypnotizes.
Very good. Why don't we go ahead and look back on the story and let's see the highlighted words. What does the robber means? The robber.
Mm,
The robber
the,
is to believe
the
is
robber
believed to
is
be.
um the the crime.
Yeah, okay, the criminal, right? The criminal, right? Okay. He is said to
Yes.
put. He is said to put.
He set foot. It mean he said to move something.
Yeah, he said to move something or set up something. Very good. It is thought that.
It is that it mean the people talk talk that.
Yeah, the people are thinking about it. The people are suspecting, right? Okay. It is
Yes.
believed.
It mean people believe something.
All right, people believe something or a belief or they think this is true, right? Okay. So
Yes.
do people know this information about hypnotic bank robber or they're just suspecting it?
I think people know this information about the robber.
Yeah, that's correct. So this is based from maybe a series of studies, right? That's where they base their theory. Okay, let's do letter E. Complete the newspaper crime story using the words in brackets. Okay? So we have Britain's most
Okay.
polite armed robbery. Let's start.
Mm. Police in Stockport in the UK are looking for a man uh, who who is believed that Britain's most polite armed robber.
Believe, okay?
Um,
The robber.
the robber who always says please and thank you when he orders drug staff to give him the money in the till. Um, is is said to be a tall man in his early 40s.
Okay, said to be.
Mm, um, he wears a mask and washing up clothes during the robberies. Is thought that he um he has robbed at least four shops in Stockport in recent weeks.
Recent weeks.
Recent weeks.
Okay, last one.
A, a police officer said he he's reported to be polite to his victims, but there's nothing polite about armed robbery. Last week, policemen used a knife to threaten shop staff. They were terrified. Saying please and thank you cannot change that.
Okay, can we say it again? Polite.
Polite,
Okay. Threatened.
threatened.
Alright. Okay. Alright. So, do you have any questions about hypnotic bank robbery, about Britain's most polite armed robber? Any questions about this?
No, I don't.
Okay. So, if you don't, then we move through another page. Okay? So, let's answer some of the questions. What do you think would be appropriate punishment for a woman who abandoned some kittens in a forest? What do you think?
Um, I think
Do you think she needs to be in jail?
hi.
Do you think she needs to be in jail?
Yes, I think.
How long?
Yes.
How long?
I think from a few months.
Oh, why is so? What's your reason behind it?
I think because she's a content Christian, she's wrong.
Okay. Alright. Well, in the Philippines, this is a common practice, ni? We always put the small kittens in a sack and then put them somewhere. Okay, we abandon them because we do not want, well, at least in our house, that's what we do. Because we do not want kittens in the house. That's why. Okay, but yeah, there are already certain law wherein prohibits this kind of doing. And they also need to pay something if they were caught. Okay? Alright, let's go to the next one. What do you think would be appropriate punishment for people caught speeding in a residential area? Whoa, this is too bad. Driving so fast in a residential area.
I think I think um I think I think we should
What do you think could be the punishment for them if they're driving too fast in a residential area?
I think I think they
Do you think they need to be put on jail if caught?
I think in Vietnam, if you drink very fast, I know, I remember you should put it down from 3 months.
Wow, okay. Yeah, that's very good. I think that's very good. And also they need to remove or take away his license, right?
Yes.
Take away his license also, I think. All right, next. What do you think would be appropriate punishment for a man who has caught carrying a loaded gun in the street? Whoa. What do you think would be the punishment for this? Carrying a
Mm,
gun.
I think I think because this action this is very dangerous,
Mm-mm.
so we should have fine heavily.
Yeah, that's correct. Not only fine, but bring him to jail also so he would remember that he should not be bringing guns anywhere unless he is authorized, right? Okay. What
Yes.
do you think would be an appropriate punishment for some teenagers who vandalize a school bus? Have you done this?
No, I don't. But I think the teenager they should pay money because
Vandalizing.
they vandalize the school bus,
Okay.
vandalizing the school bus.
Mm-hmm. And I think they should also do community service, like cleaning the bus, removing all those vandalized items, and at the same time clean the street, right? So that they would remember.
Yes,
Because if they're gonna just pay money, it would be very easy for them. But if they do community service, then that's it. They will always remember that. Okay, last one. What do you think would be an appropriate punishment for noisy neighbors? Oh, you have a very noisy neighbor, right? They always sing karaoke. Who
yes.
play rock music very loudly at all hours. So what do you think our punishment for your noisy neighbor? Who-
I know if in Vietnam the noisy name, if you make noisy, you should pay money.
mm. So you should fine. I see. Yeah, I think that's also good. They need to fine because they've been disturbing the community, right? So next time remind your neighbor. Okay. All right, Nee, let's continue, okay? So, let's continue. Before we proceed to letter C, let's do B first. So, what we are going to do is we're going to read first the first part of this making punishment fit the crime, okay? Only the first part, the first
Okay.
paragraph. Let's start. Mike Sicconetti, a U.S. judge with a difference.
When Michelle Murray was arrested for abandoning the kittens in the forest, she expected to get a fine or a short prison sentence. Instead, she was sentenced to spend the night in the same cold, dark forest. In the end, that it was so cold that she only had to spend 3 hours in the woods. But Judge Mike Sicconetti has made his point. He wanted the victim, the 26 years old owner housewife, to feel the same pain and suffering as the animals she had abandoned, many of which later died.
Oh, I see. Oh, okay. So in the US, what they did is the woman who abandoned the kittens made the judge feel what is the feeling of being abandoned in a cold forest, right? Okay. So what
Yeah.
sentence, so I'm gonna ask you a question. What sentence did Judge Simonetti give these people on the first one?
I think she had to spend the night in the forest.
Do you think his sentence would be effective than our sentence to,
Yes, I think.
yeah. So a while ago we talked about this
Yes, I
question.
think because it happy she can feel the pain of the kitten.
Yeah, that's correct. Okay, very good. All right, so next, let's do the number 2. And I will be asking you the same question also. Judge Siconetti's unusual ruling. Let's see. Number 2 only.
Trust connected unusual ruling was just the latest example of his unique brand of creative justice, which has won his national acclaim. He was elected on unopposed to serve another 6 years in May country, also last month, and this year from the presidency of the American Churches Association.
Okay, so who is Judge Siconettis? What is unique about him? Ni? What is unique about
Um,
Judge Siconetti?
I think this is his have a lot of creative justice.
Mm-hmm, that's correct. Very good. Let's go to number 3, paragraph 3. Siconetti allows offenders.
This connecting a lot of standards to choose between in jail and an alternative creative sentence. For example, people accused of speeding are often choice between having their license suspended for 90 days or having it suspended for a shorter period and spending 1 day working as a school crossing guard. The church says that of offenders who spend a day having school children across the street never appear in his courtroom from speeding again.
Oh, I see. So what did the judge? Okay, before that, can we read again? License. License.
License,
Okay, all right. So
license.
what did the judge think? What did Judge Siconetti do with the driver who is doing over speeding? What did he do?
Um,
According to our story?
um, um, he they I think they the
They sus
people of speeding they offered a choice between having the license suspended 90 days or working for a day as a school crossing guard.
Yes, that's right. Very good. Okay, let's talk about the judge on paragraph 4. Hello, Dee? On paragraph 4. Last one.
Paragraph 4. The judge also sent a man who has caught with a loaded gun to the mortuary to view dead bodies and ordered the teenager who let down tires on school buses to organize a picnic for primary school children. He has ordered noisy neighbors to spend a day of silence in the woods or to listen to classical music instead of rock.
Okay, all right. So, what is his judgment for noisy neighbors? They have to be
Um, they must spend a day of
silence.
spending a day of silence in the woods listen to classical music instead of rock.
Yeah. So I think this is the best that he could give or punish, right, to those people who make very, very noisy, sounds, All right, so what do you think of Judge Cincinnati's based on your observation? What is your opinion about him? Is he a good judge?
I think the his I think his sentence is um it is very it has a lot of effective. I think it has a lot of benefit.
Yeah, that's correct. So everybody gets benefited, right? So instead of just paying money or just going to jail, they are also learning the moral lesson why they do not have to do such things, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right, Nee. So from here, we're gonna stop. We are left with one more paragraph, and then we will be answering exercise C also, and the rest of the questions here on this page. And we will do that on Monday. For tonight, although our internet connection is not that good, but I can see that, oh my goodness, you're reading very good. You were able to pronounce most of the words correctly and was able to provide all accurate answers to each questions I have provided to you. Good job, Nee. So keep up the good work. I think you are really
Thank
improving.
you.
We are already studying for almost 1 year. Can you imagine that? Yay! I'm so happy to be of service with you for almost one
Yes.
year. I'm so happy. And good luck and enjoy your Saturday and Sunday. And I hope that we can still enjoy all the lessons that we will be together for the next few more months. Okay, Nee?
Okay.
I'll
Thank
see you on
you.
Monday. Good night. Bye. Bye,
Goodbye.
Nee.
See you tomorrow.